Hey.
Would you get sued if you get a store called Better Buy?
What?
Would you get sued if you created a store called Better Buy?
I don't think so,
You
unless there's a store called Better Buy already.
just sold everything Best Buy sold, but at like a slightly better price.
So yes, under the chat board, I provided a bunch of resources.
What is it for?
Let me see. What were they? So I have just a reference to the rules, spellcasting, and some maps. I believe under maps there are. Oops.
Interesting.
Under maps, you can see what I'm talking about and stuff.
With that dank crack cocaine.
Dank crack cocaine.
Sorry, I mean magic missiles. Granulated, of course.
So, for example, this is the map of the entire fire realm, essentially. Realm of fire. Well, wherever you guys are gonna be.
Okay.
So right now you said we're at
Currently, you are in Hammer Hall Action. Looking on the map, Hammer Hall
the bottom
Action.
right, yeah.
So, Brayern is wanted in Vandium, which. Then the Crescent Sea is down right there.
Ho ho.
So where are we heading next?
So we will get to. So
ideally somewhere away from where I'm hiding, or from where I'm wanted, or before we leave, I'd like to pick up a disguise kit or something.
Yeah. So I actually got the beginner, the starter set game. So we'll be starting with. So your long-term goal, guys, is to, of course, establish a city that can act as a safe haven for mortals. Fire in the realm of fire. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and start here. I'm gonna start reading some text. Alright, narrator voice is now on. I need to get that voice changer so that I could have like an echo. That would be hilarious.
Where's Chris?
Where's Chris?
Oh, no,
alright. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. So let me get my mic up to my face.
Oh, daddy.
Oh, daddy. Alright. You are scions of what remains of the pantheon of order, driven by divine purpose. Some of you are direct representatives of the God King Sigmar, entrusted with a holy duty. Others are bound together by a powerful arcane ritual, your souls entwined for eternity. You are soul-bound, destined for greatness or death in the war for the mortal realm. I suck at reading. So we basically introduced each other. This is the second session technically, and for those who are just gonna join and watch the second part of the campaign, if you would like to introduce your characters shortly, so people will know who is who. We could start with Chris and Ashawn Dankwood. You would like to do a quick introduction?
Yeah, my name's Ashawn Dankwood, man.
I like it.
So this is how he looks like. Okay. I believe. Why did you come to the realm of fire again? You said that you were tasked by Ilariel to find suitable sanctuary for other Sylvaneth, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. Next would be Brayern Fellsails. Like to introduce.
Oh yes, my name is Bran. I am the criminal of the Crescent Sea at your service. I'm a rogue and I steal shit. It's kind of my thing.
Yes. So that's how Brand looks like. Pretty badass look.
Wait, are you streaming?
Yes, I'm streaming
I don't see you online.
on YouTube.
Oh, you made a YouTube?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
YouTuber.
A YouTube?
Give me
Let
that
me,
link, Daddy. Give me
Yeah,
that
give me
link.
that
I'll
link.
send the
boy.
link to the channel. I don't know where the actual link to the stream is. Where's that?
A YouTube. Wow.
YouTube.
Ex-
Next will be Ortix.
Oh, you made a YouTube?
Oh yeah.
I guess I need to mute it.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that was a lot of shit. Yeah, I'm Ortrix. I'm a fire mage. I have a hard time keeping my heat under check.
He melted half his school.
Yeah, by accident, of course. And
Yeah,
so they
how it
sent
looks
me on
like.
a quote-unquote mission to this city, with city being, give me a sec, Hammer Hall, to find, because there were rumors of a man there that possibly had connections to the gods for extra spell power. So, me being obsessed with power, I wanted some of that.
Yep. Okay.
I'm like good kish.
That good. All right. So
I got you.
now that, and then for my character, his name is Justinian. He is a He was a Retributor Prime back when he was a part of the Hallowed Knights. Now he is a Knight Questor. Swings around this giant hammer. And yeah, he's there to basically spread the word of Sigmar wherever he goes, and kill all those who oppose him. Oh yeah, and he has the moniker, the Iron, what's his name? The Iron Hand, because when he was immortal, he had to. He basically his city was was invaded by demons of chaos, particularly chaos demons of Khorne, and he basically defended an orphanage filled with children from these blood demons with his bare hands. And it got to the point where he couldn't stand up anymore and collapsed. But Sigmar took him up and made him just. That being said, let's continue the story. Okay, so you stand on the deck of the Grund, a Caradron airship bound for the newly reclaimed city of Brightspear. The ship pitches and sways as the wind whips past. The Dwarven crew race back and forth in preparation for landing. As you look out before you, the gleaming city of Brightspear. The city is divided in two. The sprawling lower tier is filled with new construction, built atop ancient ruins, while above, enormous plates circle a spire that reaches up to the heavens, the beacon of Brightspear. Around the beacon, 9 globes attached to enormous armatures slowly rotate as the great orrery follows the rotation of the 8 mortal realms. The 9th globe, representing the realm of chaos, has been shown. Broka Brokesdottir, captain of the Grund, calls out her final orders as you come into land. Ship docks in a berth at the top of the high port, huge spiraling tower that descends into one of the busiest over to the city. A treacherous staircase continues downwards in great loops, and you can see other airships docked further below. As you disembark, a man clad in heavy maroon armor and dark robes approaches you. He's close to 7 feet tall, and carries an arcane-looking staff. My name is Vontis Tavaria, Knight Incantor of the Stormcast Eternals. Lord Arcanum Salonia Gravewing has been waiting for your arrival, he says. Without any further word, he turns and leads you to a waiting gyrocopter, basically a helicopter. A small vessel that carries half a dozen passengers. The gyrocopter lifts off with a shudder, giving you a clear view of the city. The bustling markets, great factory, thick smoke from an enormous crematorium. Whoa, that's kind of sus, man. Where are we, in Nazi Germany? An
Apparently.
imposing fortress and prison, a great garden hanging from the upper tier, and countless others. At its center is the Spear of Heaven, the beacon at the heart of Brightspear. Alright, so yeah, pull out the let me pull up the map of Brightspear. Brightspear.
Show me them spears, bruv.
They better be bright.
Alright, so this is the city of Brightspear. I believe you guys landed on the tower, correct?
Yes.
So
The tower.
You're in the
Tower.
middle right here.
Right.
And then each of the, I believe the 8. Oh, and this is the upper tier. Alright. Now. So, let me pull up the map again real quick. Huh?
Roll 20.
What?
Can you put the map into roll 20?
Yeah, we only see
I
the.
technically can.
Yeah, 'cause it's a lot easier instead of like going to the stream.
Yeah. Let me see.
Gracias, señorita.
Welcome. Let me. Sheesh.
Yikes, there's 3 ones.
Let me rotate it real quick. Alright, so this is the map of Brightspear.
Nice.
Put it up here. This corner. Alright, so the sites that you see, guys, in order as you're flying into the Bright Market, which is portion right here. The Bright Market, Mega Depots. Okay.
They're there somewhere.
The Grand Pyre, the Arbiter's Fortress, and the Bleak Stockade.
Oh,
Also,
look at
the Hanging Garden.
Or what?
So go ahead and everyone make a difficulty 4-1 lore test.
So just roll 4. Oh, lore.
So roll a lore test, so a mind, and then if you have training in lore, and then you need at least 1 4.
Okay, so I just rolled 2 because I only have lore or mind of 2 and no training in lore.
Mhm.
Samesies.
Oh,
I got a 6 and a 2.
I'm good. You said what I need?
And 2. You needed a 4.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
So everybody but Braern knows about
Yeah, I'm
this.
just like, what the fuck? Don't know what that is.
Yes, I'm.
So among the two of you, you tell Braern Fellsail, unlike many other cities of Sigmar, Stormcast Eternals, which are basically what Justinian is, rules Brightspear directly, and this is because many of the original Conclave members were killed in an uprising called or Autrix being the most knowledgeable of everything that's going around in the world, is that Necroquake was caused by Nagash, the god of death, and during the Necroquake, the undead rose throughout the realms and slaughtered countless mortals. The threat of Tzeentch, which is the god of trickery, magic, all that stuff, and other chaos gods exceeds even the threat of Nagash. Bright Spear's youth means that it can serve as an example to the older city of Sigmars as a new way of achieving victory against enemies.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm gonna take notes. Keep note of that. Ed.
Shit.
All right.
Wait, hold on. Let me make a note. I forgot.
We're gonna need the narrator to make some repeats.
Okay. So you follow Vontis Tavaria, and he by the way, Justinian also salutes the Knight Incantor as a fellow Stormcaster, and he starts following him, and you guys also follow him, and as the gyrocopter lands with a bump on a raised platform, shadow of the Spear of Heaven, a gigantic tower stretches from the storm-racked heaven, seems to plunge all the way down the depths of.
Shit.
A huge fortress has been built around the spear, and a number of other Stormcaster turns guard it. Without a word, Vontis disembarks the gyrocopter. Gestures. So chances are those Stormcast Eternals look like these guys. Just a little bit of a reference. I'll pull it.
Beautiful.
So wait, where are we right now on this map?
You are currently.
Aren't we here-ish? In the Bright Market?
No, you landed in the shadow of the Spear of Heaven somewhere. So like somewhere around here, I think in the bright, somewhere in the Bright Market. Some platform.
Right there? Okay.
Yeah, some
Right
platform.
here.
Yeah, around there.
Okay.
Those little like pings are so tiny.
The pings, you said?
Really?
Like so hard to like ding ding ding.
The chances are the ours that you put in the Discord and then I'll.
Screwy.
Nice. I'll be right
Look
back.
like
I'm gonna
this.
use the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
Ooh, look badass.
Yeah. So seeing, as you guys are walking, Justinian, of course, he has his hammer, and see all the Stormcasts salute him as well, and clearly see that he. Okay. So,
Did you say Justinian was?
Huh?
Justinian was?
Yes. So he's well known amongst the with the guards.
Why is he well known?
Huh?
Why is he well known?
He's a hero of the Hallowed Knights. His the original so the Hallowed Knights are like so how Stormcats are organized, they're called storm hosts. Each storm host has like a particular thing about them. So like the Hallowed Knights they tend to be the very religious and the devoted of Sigmar, the most devoted. So Justinian, he fought with the Hallowed Knights, and he was tasked by Sigmar to become a Knight Quester. And everybody is so the storm host that's currently guarding the city, I'm assuming, is Hammers of Sigmar, and them and the Hallowed Knights are good allies. They're big allies. They more or less know.
Alright.
He's a Knight Quester too, so kind of something. Okay. Now, do any of you guys want to try and recall any legends of giant spear that Bright Spears?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll a lore test.
Ah!
Alright, you got one.
Yes.
You pass.
But by the way, who was the guy that did the thing?
With
A
the
second
what?
ago, you just said. I was trying to make a note.
Oh,
Just-
who's trying to figure out what the spear is?
Yeah. No, before that.
Oh, before that, the Knight Incantor
Yes.
guy, Vontus
Mm-hmm.
Tavaria. Okay, so Ortix remembers from his lessons in the collegiate arcane that a spear was made in the age of myth and has weathered storms and wars until now dark, but it said that the beacon atop it once shone with a light that banished evil. The fortress around it is a new construction, and it's known as the Portentarium, and was built to house the Stormcast Eternal City. Okay.
So the base houses the Stormcast and Turtles.
Correct. So these, if you look, right. So at the spear, right around, there's like it looks like a fortress essentially. That's where the Stormcasts are stationed. Like the rest of the city is it's the city, right? It's guarded by the Stormcast.
I gotcha.
Now, did you want to go ahead and try and see if you know what the Knight Incantors or Lord Arcanums and what are these Stormcasts? Try to explain it to the rest of the group.
Yes.
It's a check. You could either roll Arcana or Devotion.
Oh, which one?
An Arcana or Devotion, and you need at least 6. It's a mind
Arcana?
check. Yeah, Arcana. It's a mind check.
Easy peasy. Achoo!
Okay, you get 2 6s. Perfect.
Whoa.
So,
I get 3 6s, fool. I gotta focus.
you don't have to do a focus. You passed the damn test.
What if he wants to?
You
though?
Justinian.
Okay, you know what?
I mean, to be fair, because like there's no like drawback of him using it
Yeah,
now.
why not, right?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna explain it so well that they're gonna be able to explain it to other people.
Alright, so from what you know about the Stormcast Eternals, you explained that Knight Incantors are much like how Knight Questors are commanders of some sort. Knight Incantors are basically mages, and Lords Arcanum, they are leaders of Stormcast Eternals in the Sacrosanct Chamber. How Stormcast Eternals are divided is by chambers. So warrior chambers are the ones that are at the front lines, which is what Justinian belongs to. Sacrosanct chambers are more of like your intellectuals and the ones that study and do magic. And Lords Arcanum are commanders of those Sacrosanct. Knight Incantors are more like their lieutenant. Now, any questions?
Nope.
Doesn't know. Okay. So, Vontus, he goes ahead and okay. Vontus leads you to a large set of ornate double doors to join. He pulls the heavy doors open and gestures you inside, but does not. The floor of the huge hall is an intricate pattern of multicolored marble tiles, whirling in a sinuous design that is unsettling. At the far end, the Lord Arcanum stands, surrounded by her advisors, listening to their counsel, but her eyes are intent on the table beside her. A dark wood frame surrounds a field of enchanted sand. It moves and shifts, forming the shapes of Stormcast warriors in miniature as they survey the disintegrating shore. And now new figures emerge from the sand. Zinchian
Nice
demons.
bruh.
Now new figures emerge from the sand. Zinchian demons. The Stormcast Eternals turn and give battle, sands shifting to and fro as the combat rages on. With a concerned glance back at the sand table, the Lord Arcanum waves away her advisors and beckons you forward. This is my best attempt at a female, okay? Thank you for coming. The war here, It's not going well. There are agents of Zinch everywhere, even in some of the highest positions in the city. Our warriors are spread thin, and the city has little wealth to hire more mercenaries. But there is hope, if we believe in legends. She looks earnestly into all of your eyes and then continues. We believe the stories regarding the Spear of Heaven are true. I will show you, but you must swear absolute secrecy. If the agents of chaos here learned our plan, they would do anything to stop it. You, the party, readily agree on their mission, and she leads you back to the main hall. Do you have any questions for her as she leads you through?
Nah, I don't.
What is this person's name?
She is Lord Arcanum Salonia Gravewing. Okay. Anyway, if anyone has no questions, she leads you. You just walk with her. Okay.
Cool.
Salonia leads you to the Portentarium, gathering Knight and Cantor Vantis along the way. He asks the Sylvaneth, so, first of all, what is your names? Forgets asking.
My name's Ashan.
Portraits.
And you, Elf?
At your beck and call is Baynard Physalis.
It is nice to be acquainted. Now, what is a Shawn? You are a tree wraith, or a revenant, yes? What are you doing so far away from Garan?
You see, I was led here by Alario. I'm here to seeking suitable lands to expand.
I see. Well, we are just now exploring the expanses of the edge of the realm. Perhaps you may find suitable lands there. And you, Ortix, what brings you away from the Collegiate Arcanum?
I was sent on a mission to find a way to increase our school's spell power.
Too much power is dangerous. What do you intend to do with all that power? He says.
That's for me and the school to find out.
He looks at you. She looks at you with suspicious eyes, up and down. And she looks to Bran.
Dude, she's totally into you, bro.
And you, Corsair, what brings you
Make a seduce check.
What? It seems that you are wanted in the city of Vandium. What brings you to follow these two to Brightspear?
Wanted depends on the capacity. I'm simply a man with various talents and abilities, and someone with the right amount of coin can have those services on their coffer.
Well, as you three are
I only seek to aid the... only seek to aid them, so long as they pay well.
I see. Well, you are soulbound, and Sigmar, he sees something in you. Well, I will tolerate your tomfoolery, as long as you do not cause too much trouble around the city. Salonia opens the doors to the Spear of Heaven and ushers you in. Above, suspended hundreds of feet above, is a giant white crystal, dull and lifeless. Behold, the beacon of Bright Spear. Centuries ago, it burned brightly, keeping the enemies of the city at bay and providing guidance for travelers in. But it is no more. He guides you to the railing around this shaft of darkness. Below, 1,000 feet or more, lies a most unusual realm gate. It too is dead, We are certain that the two are linked, but the best of the collegiate arcane, Ironweld Arsenal, and other clever folk have not made progress. The key, we believe, is in the Undercity. Now, you wish to serve the city of Brightsphere? Solve the riddle of the beacon and the gate. Without them, we are but one battle away from losing the city again. He gestures you in challenge. Would you attempt to solve the riddle?
Sure.
Okay, so she tells you the guide is a liar, a cheat, a sneak thief, and a coward. But he is also wait, what? So wait. She explains that Tavaria will Savantis will escort them to the realm gate and provide them with contact or a guide to the Undercity. Now she says, the guide is a liar, a cheat, a sneak thief, and a coward. He's also our most reliable. Okay. So you follow Tavaria.
Okay.
Any questions so far? None?
No.
No? Now we're doing the thing and answering the riddle to get the inn. So the lady will allow us to operate unimpeded.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So Tavaria grimaces at the characters. He'd rather be leading. Oh, he grimaces at you as he would rather be leading the charge against the Zinchian horrors, smoking out cultists or sending wraiths back to the boarding you. He touches a control in the observation room, and a whirring sound comes from below. A few moments later, a most unusual lift rises from the empty shaft. In its center is a circular platform that remains motionless, whilst an outer track spins, carrying itself up the wall. It comes to a stop, and the knight incantor motions the characters to. As you guys enter the lift, it begins to spin, and the wind whistles by the heroes as they descend into the Undercity. Vontus looks nervous as he stands at attention while the lift. Okay, so do you guys want to do an intuition test?
Absolutely.
Anybody?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead and roll a soul test in intuition.
Fuck.
Damn it.
And you
Literally
need
my
a
lowest.
4.
Yaha!
Okay?
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Nope.
Oh, just kidding. Nope.
2, 3, 2, 3, 5.
And you have
So
2,
me
3,
and-
and a 5.
Portrix and Ashton did it.
Does anyone have any focus?
I don't have any focus on intuition.
So 5, a 6, 5. Okay. So Vontus just stands at attention as you guys ride down the lift. Alright, the circular lift descends into the center of a gigantic chamber. The disc comes to rest inside a circle inscribed with dozens of magical. Around the circle, you can see an almost upside-down orrery, consisting of a set of 9 spears. 8 of them shine with the light of a certain realm. Yellow for Shamon and the lore of metal. Purple for Shaiish, the lore of death. Blue for Holy Azir and the lore of the heavens, and so forth. Each is semi-translucent and seems to have something within. The final sphere does not glow, but seems to suck in light. The runes around it identify it as chaos. So whoever wants to do a Mind Arcana test, go ahead and roll.
Mind. Yes.
And
me.
you're rolling to theorize that the gate.
There you go.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so Braern or Ortrix,
Budgets.
he theorizes that the gate, once reactivated, might be able to reach to any of the realms and perhaps even beyond that. Okay.
Oh shit, that seems pretty dope.
So if you activate this gate, you're able to access other realms, essentially. That is theorized, it's not confirmed. Fontes steps off the lift into a busy scene. There are groups of academics, mages, and engineers clustered around tables and work areas around the chamber, consisting of humans, dwarves, elves. In the center is a circular area with an orrery, circling it similar to the above the. Noticing your descent, one of the group, a tall, dark-skinned woman, adorned in yellow robes of the collegiate arcane, turns to address you. He motions towards the contraption. An ancient realm gate, nearly forgotten. Dead. I was supposed to be a voice of a woman, but oops. Yeah. The woman nods to the knight in Cantor. You may return to your post, Fontes. He grimaces and remains motionless. He frowns, but recovers quickly and reaches out her hand to the character. I am Cadis Ahmad, head of the Gold College here in Brightspeed. The Lord Arcanum thinks you can help us. What do you think? How do you guys reply?
I think if the Lord had the matters in his own hands, then we wouldn't be here. So obviously, some outside help has been necessary.
Indeed. He looks back into her work area and then back to the. First problem is getting the doors open. We've never been able to pry them open, despite our best effort. He points out 3 huge doors spaced evenly around the chamber, then tells the group that we must return to work, encourages them to introduce themselves to each of the groups. You will have more time. As you look around, there are many researchers here, and there seems to be 3 primary folks that you could. So one of them is a dwarf by the sound of it, an elf, and Cadis Amard. The fourth is the guide that the Lord Arcanum was speaking of. Excuse me. All right, who did you guys want to speak?
Wait, so it's kind of like there's 4 different areas
There's
with
there's 4 primary people that you could speak with. In the so the research area it's busy. You know, they have people walking to and fro, but you identify that there are 4
big bigs.
pretty much. So one of them is a dwarf with he wears like a looks like, you know, like those Greek helmets with the plumes. He wears one of those. He has long, you know, ginger hair, long beard, what looks to be like gold runes that are melded into his skin. Um, there's that guy. There's a researcher. She's light of skin. She has a tattoo around her wrist with the hammer of Sigmar tattooed on, holding a contraption. And she also has glasses. You have the lady who just spoke to you, which is Cadis Amard, the head of the Golden College of Brightspear. And then you have the sus guy, the guide. Who would you like?
You guys down to talk to the dwarf man first?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
So you walk towards the dwarf, who's wearing an impressive helmet that only allows a little of his fire red hair to show. Yeah, greet him.
Saw it.
Okay, seriously, how do you greet him?
Hail, dwarf. I'm Brian Facelis, and we are the Soulbound dispatched to help you.
Aye.
What
Well
can you tell
met,
us?
Aif.
Well met.
My name is Braga Coppertoo, captain of these fire slayers. What brings you to Bright Spear?
Well, we were speaking with the headmistress, and apparently you all have an issue with a series of doors.
See.
We've come to assist with that.
Any of you hate chaos as much as I do?
Ah, yes, chaos. The worst of all things. Yes, chaos.
I
that
see
thing.
we are
that-
one and the same, friend. And he
Absolutely.
slaps you on the
That's
back
chaos.
with-
Yes.
with a gruff.
For the Imperium. Anything. Yes.
Okay. Is there anything you would like to ask?
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna make a Kyle roll to make it seem like he and I are like super duper like bestest buddies, even though clearly and flatly just being a fuck.
Sure, go for it.
So Guile, which is
The mind check.
Mind check, okay. And then I have a focus, so even if I fuck it up. 3d6.
Okay.
Oof.
I know that's 6 though.
Hold on, really quick.
You good?
It's all good, man.
Yeah, man. Just chilling, just vibing, bro.
Just, it's all so superfluous.
Yeah. Ash and Dankwood, man. Just doing your dank thing.
Yeah, just
So apparently, I don't know if it was said in this. I'm trying to figure this out myself, but it seemed that Bologna is concerned that there is a traitor amongst the.
Ah.
That's why she has you go.
She's the headmistress lady, right?
So so you rolled a 6, right? And this
Yeah.
is just to like to give him a slap back to see if you guys are actually buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like, oh, and he lets you pat his back too. You guys are
Wow,
pretty-
wow.
you
And
guys
then,
are
like, we
pretty
just do,
much
like
good
finger
friends.
guns and stupid ass shit, yeah.
Yeah, you guys are fun. Yeah, fuck chaos, right?
Yeah.
All right. So,
Oh, fuck chaos. All my homies hate chaos.
Now, do you have any questions for him as to who he? Do you want to reveal that you asked to find a traitor and ask who might be suspicious and whatnot?
Master Bragot, I fear I wasn't
Uh-huh.
completely transparent with our tasking. Our tasking is to unroot a usurper amongst us.
See.
Have you seen or heard anything that might be circumspect of your fellow colleagues? If you see something, you should say something.
Go ahead and make a guile test.
Okay. Guile would be another that thing. So slash roll R3D6. I have a.
That's a cocked
I have
die.
What's up?
That's a one cocked die. That's 4 up there in the corner,
Mhm.
but that's fine. Okay,
I
so
can. I also have a whatchamacallit, a focus.
okay. Where did you want to put it on? Oh, so the
I guess-
difficulty is a 5, and you only need 1. So
No,
you're okay.
then never mind. I'll save it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll save it.
So Braga reveals to you that the Lord Arcanum had retained the Fire Slayers to patrol the city for threats, and that she is concerned about remaining Tzeentchian cultists hidden in the city, as well as raiders and dangers. You want to continue and question him? I don't know if there's any questions you have to ask for him personally, but there's a bunch of stuff you know.
Yeah. Well, I guess I would just ask him what he thinks about the whole Tzeentch insurgency and whether or not he thinks that if there's anyone that has ties in the research group or someone who like, they're a Tzeentch sympathizer or their family is like they're like distantly related to a Tzeentch, so like they obviously have a dog in the fight, and whether or not they the Tzeentch get their demands met,
So Braga does not know of any other. He doesn't suspect anybody. But go ahead and roll another guile test.
Oof. I will definitely do a focus on the one.
Still need a. Or a.
then
Oh, wait, hold
3.
on. A 5. Another 5.
Ah, shit.
So you can't. It's okay.
We're best as pals, but apparently not that best of pals.
So he says, I cannot speak to you any further, but the Fire Slayers deserve to explore the Undercity as much as other parties do. If you'll excuse me, he turns away, walks to his cohort. What do Ortrix and Ashawn want to do?
Did he say that I was allowed to do something?
Yeah, you're able to go around and question one of the 4 individuals.
And question them about
you question them about what they're doing here, I guess. What the gate is, stuff like
that. Okay.
I guess I could tell you what you guys say.
I can walk up to the shady guy.
You walk up to the guide?
Yeah. And I just ask him what he's doing here.
As you walk up to the shady guy, the guide, he walks away. He doesn't seem to notice that you were walking towards him, but it seems that he's preoccupied at the moment. So you're able to speak to the other 2. One of the researchers and then the wizard. Battle mage.
I'll talk to the researcher.
Okay.
Ask him what is he researching.
It's a woman, but
ma'am.
So you
Yes,
see that
ma'am.
she's a smith and an artisan and a master of reliquary. She has a sunny disposition and endless optimism. Wears a thick leather apron, over oil-stained garments, and carries a few larger than what you carry. Wears the emblems of the Ironweld Arsenal, a group of elite engineers and artisans that supply the force order, and have several tables where they've assembled bits and pieces of Agaloraxian equipment. Although you don't know what Agaloraxian is. You can see that she's blissfully absorbed in her work and has already begun to create new devices, discoveries. How do you approach?
I cheerfully greet to her and ask her about her work.
Okay. Ashira. So the lady introduces herself as Ashira. She bows, a little curtsy, and she asks who you are. Why are you here at the?
My name is Orchix. I'm a fire mage. I forgot why we're here. Why are we here again?
To pretty much find if there's some sus stuff going on and whether or not there obstacles and finding out so it's kind of twofold. We're trying to find out whether the purpose of these gates are, because rumor has it if we find out if we can activate them, we can go to different realms. And then on top of that, there's been some local disturbances regarding Zane's insurrectionists, and we're trying to see if maybe there's some kind of sus stuff involving the investigation team and why they've kind of hit a dead wall with their progress.
Yes. That.
Okay. So I'll just ask her. So, we're
That's
here
what you
to.
tell her.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Why
Okay. You want to try and continue to make conversation with her?
You should. Yes, he does.
So you could either make a crafting, a guile, or a lore test.
Ooh, guile or lore. Are they both mind? I use guile.
They're all mind.
Yeah. Guile. Here we go.
And then while Ortix, I don't know if you saw my DM, but while
Yeah.
Ortix is talking to her, I'm going to be kind of not rifling per se, but kind of just looking over at her work stuff, her area, and see if there's anything that seems a little
Off.
something that's a Zinch artifact or something that looks that doesn't fit, I guess something that would be an intuition.
That would be an intuition. So as you continue your conversation, she introduces herself. She's the high artisan, and she shows you a collection that the party has found, and a bunch of Agaloraxian artifacts, and hints that there are many more such things that are to be found in the under. You want to continue and engage more conversation with
Yeah, I want to ask her what is Agrulan action.
the Agaloraxian?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll another and while he does that, go ahead and roll a intuition.
Who, me?
Sam.
Oh,
You got some weak rolls, man.
So as
Right?
they're talking, Brian attempts to see if there's anything off-putting against artifacts, and nothing. As for your question about the Agaloraxians, she continues on and says that they were a civilization that during the Age of Myth had an empire, and they were a great craftsmen and basically one of the great nations in Akshi at the time. She also continues to say that she offers you one of the following 3 items: a bridge caster, a slow mine, and a boar key.
Ooh.
Which one do you like to?
What are the 3 items? Boar key.
A slow mine and a bridge caster.
Wait, the last one's a key? It unlocks something?
Ooh.
It kind of looks like one. Yeah, it's so the boar key is a device that's the size and shape of a handle is tinkered. When pressed against a keyhole or lock and activated, it drills through almost any material up to a foot thick, and safely disables any locking mechanism. It does not work. Oh yeah, so that.
Okay, well, what about the other 2?
So the slow mine is a handheld artifact about the size of an apple and has a button. When pressed, the device begins to activate, and she explains that it's basically like a stun grenade.
Okay.
As for the Bridgecaster, it's the size of a backpack. When he places it on the ground and activates it, a series of interlocking plates extend from the device, creating a platform that is what looks to be 30 feet wide and 30 feet long and 5 feet wide. The backpack can also be. She picks up the backpack, and it does not function until it's loaded with new plates, which she does.
I want the key.
Okay. So,
That's my gear.
So she attempts to explain to you how to use the equipment. Go ahead and make a 5. Make a mind arcana or a crafting check, and you need at least 2 5s.
Pacha!
Okay. So you successfully you were able to successfully activate the device. So that goes into your inventory. Did you want to continue and ask her more things? Or
Do I need to?
not ask, but like continue your conversation, huh?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I pipe in randomly with like, yeah, so damn those agents of chaos, they're absolutely the worst, aren't they?
Indeed. Did you want to continue conversation with her, Bassam?
No.
No? I would
She's boring.
I would highly encourage you to try to squeeze out a little bit more information from her. It doesn't have to be a question, but it's like you guys are locked in conversation and she'll tell.
Okay. So I tell her, yes, well, those agents of chaos, they're a slippery lot, and they can be anywhere among any one of us. Even standing between you and I, one of us could potentially be an agent and not even know it.
Can I look at that table that Bassam was looking at earlier?
Table?
Or like...
to see if there's something wrong with it?
Yeah.
With the artifacts? Go for it. Do another intuition check. So as you engage in conversation with her, Bassam, go ahead and make a guile check.
Yeah, I was about to say I'd like to roll guile to see if I can
You need 1 4.
Guile for that's mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I do have a whatchamacallit in it, so if I don't fuck it up,
focus.
I will 2d6.
What, 2d6 for guile? Oh, nice. Okay,
Hell
so
yeah, baby.
as you continue to talk, she begins to describe that the realm gate, as she understands it. Everything seems to be in order, but there's nothing to power the gate. Tells you that a realm stone is enough to power it, but there seems to be some sort of outside catalyst missing to activate. Now that you have finished now that you pretty much figured out everything you can know from her, she says good day and returns to research.
Nice. So we just
Ashan. Mm-hmm.
So let's say it's so nice. So we pretty much just found out we need a little catalyst for the old doodad to open up the rest of the portals.
As that occurs, Ashan attempts to look at table of artifacts. What was your roll?
2, 3, 5 again, apparently.
So
damn,
you look at the artifacts and you think you saw a little flame that just a little flicker, just a little, in and out. That's all you see.
Okay.
Chris, did you want to try and speak with the mage? See what you could figure out from her. Huh?
I said not really.
Not really? Okay. Did anyone else want to try and speak with the mage to figure out what? Or perhaps look at the realm gate itself to see if there's anything about it? The realm stone doors to the gate?
Yeah, I'll examine the gate.
Okay. So you approach the gate, or the doors. You approach the doors at the these are the same doors that not the knight, the Lord, whatever her name was, the one that basically was like, answer this riddle, right? You approach the doors. Go ahead and make either an Arcana or a crafting. Let me know what you.
And I use his mind.
Yes. Right.
My dice just like the numbers 3 and 5.
Kind of sus. No, just kidding. Okay, so as you inspect the doors, you see that the doors are magically sealed, and that it's sealed with and you also see traces of emberstone. You realize that the emberstone is realm stone, which is native to Akshi. And you also see that the patterns are inlaid into the tracings lead to the workstations and also lead to the circle around the realm gate. Okay. Did anyone want to speak to the metal maid? Metal
I will.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was gonna say I will if leave no stone unturned, that kind of stuff.
Okay. So you approach Cadis. He has dark skin, close-cropped curly hair, and sculpted features. She speaks slowly and measures her words carefully. And you, as you engage in conversation with her, okay. So, go ahead and roll a guile check.
Yes. I was about to say, because I'd probably would just open with something stupid like, "Oh yes, a metallurgist, a metalmancer, a thalagist, someone who I have great appreciation for their arts." And then I ask her if she's seen anything a little sus.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's 6 though.
So she reveals that the realm gate needs external power to operate, and she knows it has something to do with the orrery here and the. You want to do another one to see if she knows anything?
And it has to do with the what? I'm making a note.
It has something to do with the orrery, that's in the research room and the one that's above.
Seems like you know something more than you're letting on if you're that knowledgeable about it.
She makes sure. She also mentions that the realm gate.
Oof.
Okay, still passed out. But this is
Nice.
some free information. She makes sure to mention that she says that the realm gate does have the ability to reach many different realms. And she asks you to watch out for a tuning key in the Undercity, and shows you an Agalaraxian rune that she believes would such a device. The key would make configuring the gate's orrery easier. She yes.
You said tuning gate in the Undercity?
So watch out for a tuning key in the Undercity, and then she shows you a rune. It looks like, I guess it looks like a U. We'll call it a U.
Yeah, I gotcha.
There's no actual symbols. Got my pen here. Rune Agalaraxian. All right, and then you continue conversation with her, right? And then she reveals that the beacon and the gate are tied together, and if the gate can be powered, the beacon can be recharged, and its magical energy can be sent forth from the spear or heaven in order to protect Bright Spear. My bad.
Oh.
So the spear itself could actually act as a fence. Did you want to continue on and see what else he knows?
Sure, while we're waiting for Chris to get back.
Okay, go ahead and roll another guile check.
All I do is guile ladies.
Perfect. Okay, so she continues on and says that once the realm gate is opened, she believes that it can be tuned to any of the other realms, allowing for travel to various locations. So basically, it's like you could switch around to. You could basically configure the gate to go to other realms. So it sounds like a very powerful gate. Nice. That being said, I guess we're still waiting on. Well, I guess what we can do is just end it right here, right? Just because it has been an hour, and we all have things. I'll go ahead and I'll continue and try to schedule when the next session is, because no, my work is gonna be crazy from now on. I don't know about this. Joseph, you tend to work on the weekdays, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was about to say, Saturdays are probably going to be the best option because I have like a Sunday through Thursday is my current schedule, but it's just 3 random shifts and they tend to be looped together.
Okay.
But like I work tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, then I'm off for 4 days, so I could do. Let me see.
You have it on Nurse Grid?
Yeah,
Okay.
should be on Nurse Grid.
I'll check on Nurse Grid and then I'll ask you, if there's a day that I can do it. I'll ask you. Chris, when are you?
You said BRB. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
no, I'm back. Is it pretty much whenever really?
Okay.
Like,
And then Joseph, you're pretty much you work during the weekdays. Do you have a particular time during the weekdays that you can't play? And it's not like I'll be like, okay, guys, we're playing RPG today. I'll schedule it.
Probably anytime before 3.
So I guess we're gonna be shooting. Anything before 3? You said?
I'm like busy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so like Saturdays at like 4.
So
then.
Friday, Saturday,
No,
we're looking at
Saturday, Sunday, like I'm pretty good.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, we'll try to for the.
Yeah.
I don't know when the next session will be. I have to look at. I'll decide and then I'll message you guys and.
no.
All right.
Yeah, like I work
Mhm.
this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and next week I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so
Gotcha.
far that's all I've been scheduled for.
Okay. All right. Well, nothing really interesting happened today, but I'm pretty sure the next session is gonna be. If not, I'll throw something in.
Yeah, progress is progress. We have to
Yeah.
we have to figure out why we're doing what the fuck we're doing before
Mhm.
you know.
I'm still getting a better handle on things and just
Right.
getting accustomed to the dice rolling. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's all good.
Cool. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for playing another day. We'll go ahead and stream right here. I'll probably be on Discord today.
Either.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right. So that was part 1.5. Yesterday was kind of a doozy because I had to cut it short, but yeah. So it's starting slow a little bit. I'm pretty sure as I continue on with this, it'll get. Hopefully, those who are viewing, thank you for watching part 1.5 of this campaign. As for when the next part will be, I do not know. I'll put a schedule on YouTube, I guess, like next stream, but I'll have to consult my schedule and see when I can do it. Starting this week, I'm going to be working night shifts, so it's going to be a little bit tricky, but we'll make it work. Anyway, thanks for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed today's session. I'm looking forward to continuing this campaign and more. So, everyone have a good night. Stay safe.